Hey everybody out there, thank you again for tuning in to another broadcast of Talks with Tim. I am your host, Timothy Boston, and before I get into the news that I have to share with you today, I would like to give a few birthday shout outs to people who celebrated their birthday over the weekend and have some coming up over the next couple of days. On Sunday, August the 14th, the very beautiful Halle Berry turned 45. On that same day, Irvin Magic Johnson celebrated his 52nd birthday. And Jackie Harry also celebrated her birthday on Sunday. She turned 55. On Tuesday, August the 16th, Angela Bassett, who actually just recently starred in a movie called Jumping the Broom, phenomenal movie. If you haven't watched it, please check it out. Angela Bassett celebrated her 53rd birthday on Tuesday. On tomorrow, Thursday, August the 18th, Malcolm Jamal Warner, you all know him from The Cosby Show. He was Theo. Tomorrow, Malcolm will celebrate his 40th birthday. And on Friday, Lil Romeo, who also starred in Jumping the Broom, will celebrate his 21st birthday. So I say happy birthday to all of them. I wish them many, many, many more to come. And if you have the opportunity, please go to their Twitters, their fan pages, and other places and wish them a happy belated birthday and happy birthday as well. The big news over the weekend, the very talented, the very beautiful, the very funny Sherri Shepherd got married this weekend. She got married on Saturday, August the 13th at the Fairmont Hotel in Chicago. And from what I have read and from what she told us all on Twitter, and you can always find my Twitter information and my Facebook information below the videos. I put that in the videos every time I do a broadcast. It was a very elegant, very elegant and upscale wedding ceremony, and I'm so excited for Sherri. If anyone is well deserving of a beautiful day or beautiful wedding, would be Sherri Shepherd. It appears that her co-host and colleague from The View, Elizabeth Hasselbeck, was a part of her wedding party, and also Niecy Nash and Yvette Brown were, they were all a part of the wedding party as well. And it appears that she was escorted down the aisle by her son Jeffrey, her 6-year-old son Jeffrey. And, I thought that was very beautiful, and I've never really heard of that before, so very unique in its own way. And her Lamar Sally, who happens to be a television executive or television writer, the wedding was recorded, and it will be aired on the Style Network on September the 13th. So we all love Sherri. Be sure to look at that, and check and stay tuned for that. Her wedding video, as a special. It's going to be aired as a special on the Style Network on September the 13th. So just be sure to keep an eye out on that. And another big news. If you are like me and you follow my videos, you know that I do weekly reviews of Sunday's Best. Season 4 Sunday's Best. Sunday Best. Well, week 7 is coming up. And, last week it was very shocking, the eliminations that we saw. And so I'm just really curious about what you all thought about what we can expect to take place on this coming Sunday, week 7. We are at week 7. We have the top 3. We have Michael Pugh, who he did a phenomenal job last week. Amber Bullock and Andrea Helms. They all are part of the top 3, and I'm assuming that they're going to do an elimination of one person on Sunday. So again, I want to know what you think is going to take place on Sunday. Just let me know what do you think is going to happen. Because like I said, I was completely surprised by last week, so I'm sure the level of my anxiety will be a little bit more excruciating this coming week as I sit in front of the television to watch. So you want to check out for that on Sunday, BET, and just again let me know what you think about what we can expect on what can we expect on Sunday. What do you think is going to happen? Who do you think is going to be eliminated, and who do you think is going to be taken into the top 2 and ultimately win this competition? So I'll definitely be glued into the glued into the television, as I usually am every Sunday, to see what's going on. And then on another news out of Mississippi, on one of my last broadcasts, I happened to mention to you the story about James Craig Anderson, who was the African American man that was murdered by a group of white guys, a group of white teens rather, on June the 26th in Jackson, Mississippi. It appeared that they decided to beat him and then later run him over with the Ford pickup truck that they were driving. Well, as I have been following this story, and again, I did set up a Facebook initiative, Justice in the Name of James Craig Anderson. Again, please support that. Please go on Facebook to look for that. If you can't find the link, you can message me either here on YouTube, through my email, or through Facebook. Again, all of my information is below the video here, so you can look for that. And please support that initiative. There's a lot going on right now, and I would really like as many people involved in that as possible. But it appears that the FBI is now involved. The Mississippi office of the Mississippi branch of the FBI has said that they are opening an investigation into the death of James Craig Anderson because they want to know if any federal civil rights crimes occurred during that in the commission of that crime. So I'll be looking forward to their results of the investigation. I'm no federal crime expert, but I'll probably say that considering the circumstances, there will be some sort of civil rights crime involved in that, especially when it was clearly racially motivated. Again, I'll be looking forward to that. 18-year-old Daryl Dedman is one of the people that are being charged with James Craig Anderson's murder. And he apparently was the one that was driving the truck that decided to run the body of James Anderson over after they beat him. And I'll just tell you that the district attorney in Jackson, Mississippi, Hinds County to be exact, his name is Robert Schuler Smith. I'm sure he has his work cut out for him. And so, you know, we just want to encourage him the most, because this is not going to be an easy case for him to litigate, I'm sure. Another thing that kind of caught my eye as I began to prepare to do my broadcast is that it appears that the TSA is catching a lot of attention again for apparently requiring African American women to allow them to pat down their hair. BET.com is reporting that African American women are experiencing in different areas across the country TSA agents wanting to pat down their hair, and they feel like that that African American women are being singled out in this practice. Now, of course, the TSA has denied these allegations of the discriminatory searches, but what they are saying is that women with certain hair styles are being asked to deal with that search. Now, I'll just say this. When I first heard about the whole pat down thing and so on and so forth in the airports, I said, look, someone coming from someone who travels by air frequently and as much as I can, if they wanted to pat me down, if they wanted to pat all this down to try to make sure I'm not smuggling any weapons or anything inside the plane, then I'm fine with that, because again, that's ultimately a security concern. They want to make sure everybody is safe and secure as they travel. But my goodness, I think if they are going, I think if they're going to be a little bit extreme, I think they're going to the extreme if they are requesting that these women allow them to pat down their hair. So I would hope that this matter is resolved. I don't know if these pat downs are discriminatory or not, but you would want to think if they are saying certain hairstyles requires them to do the pat downs, and if there's only one group of people that does those pat downs, it could be considered discriminatory. So I'll be definitely keeping my eye on that, because this is something that is of importance. Excuse me. As again, like I said about the James Craig Anderson case, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere, which the great Martin Luther King said that. So, and what do you think to the ladies out there who keep their hair in buns and cornrows and the natural look, the afro, or however you keep that. How would you feel if you were asked to allow a TSA agent in the airport to pat down your hair? Again, so I'll definitely be keeping my eye on that, and trying to keep you all posted on the updates as it happens. In other news, the great Shaquille O'Neal. I love Shaquille O'Neal. He is a very tall guy, but his spirit is he's a very unique. He has a very unique spirit. He's a very inspiring because he's the type that, you know, he tends to do whatever he thinks he can do at that particular time. And it appears that now Shaquille O'Neal will be soon graduating from the filmmaking conservatory at the New York Film Academy branch at Universal Studios. I think that he has some film work in mind over the next couple of months, so I'll be looking forward to that. You know, like I said before, we need to support, encourage, and we need to support, encourage all of our people in the community, as we do have some very, very talented individuals in the African American community. So I'll be looking forward to and interested in supporting Shaquille O'Neal in whatever film he decides to make. And the next Marcus Houston, and reports are showing that he's releasing Somebody Help Me 2 on DVD, which apparently is a movie about the tale of four friends on the run from a crazed killer. And so I'll be looking forward to that. Apparently, it looks like it's on DVD right now, so you want to check that out. So just Google Help Me 2 by Marcus Houston. And Will Smith is planning a comeback album. Now, you know, again, Will Smith is one of my favorites, and anything he does, I tend to support. I would like to support him in. And so again, I think we all should always support and encourage those who are doing something for the good and to better themselves. So I'll be looking forward to supporting all of them in whatever it is that they have coming out over the next couple of months. So before I leave you all today, I just want to remind you that there was a video posted about the Advice Corner last week. The viewer who sent me that letter actually wrote me back and told me that she will be keeping an eye out on the comment board of that video. So when you have the time, I need everybody to go and watch that video. It's called Unrelentlessly Unforgiven. It's a very, very good question, I think. I gave her my opinion. I think one other viewer may have also. So you want to go back there and you want to watch the video, listen to me read the letter that she wrote, and just give your opinion on what you think, she should do about that particular situation. There is another video coming up, so you want to be on the lookout for that very soon. It should be posted very soon. And again, if you have any questions or have some, you need some advice on any particular thing that you want me to address in a video, you can definitely do as the other viewer did and send it to me in a YouTube direct message, and I'll get it out on video as soon as possible. If you don't feel comfortable sending it in a YouTube message, you can do it. You can message me by email or by Facebook. Again, all of my contact information is below the video, so I'm very accessible. Also, I was thinking about launching Tim's Tidbits, which would be another series of videos, sort of as an extension of Talks with Tim, and it just would be about my opinions on different things that are prevalent in society. And it'll start off Tim's Tidbits 1, Tim's Tidbits number 2, etc., etc. It'll go on like that. So you want to be on the lookout for that. And also, I found a video of a very, very talented artist by the name of Jelly Rose, who happens to be an 11-year-old singer, but she is fabulous. I listen to her. Her voice is so strong. Anybody who knows me knows that Patti LaBelle and Fantasia Barrino are my favorite artists, and I love music. And this girl, this young lady, she is completely fabulous. I'll be doing a video on that. Again, we want to celebrate and encourage and support all of our people and whatever it is that they're doing, especially if they're doing for the betterment of themselves and for the betterment of everyone else. So be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for Jelly Rose on YouTube. So until next time, be on the lookout. Also, be on the lookout for my video on Sunday of the review of this coming week of Sunday's Best. And until next week, I hope all is well, and I look forward to seeing you all again on next Wednesday.